Good day and welcome back to Elementary 72 Gaming. So, once again, you will see that I have progressed a little bit further. And in case you're looking at the channel, you will see that the gaming was dropped from the name. Now, the reason is I'm thinking of changing how my channel focuses in the next few weeks, but nonetheless, let me just show you where I am. So, I was over here. That was the last time you most probably saw me when I started the exploration of yet another island. And from there, I jumped over the ocean. I took out a few what you call these things, krakens. I took some of their material, and now I'm off to yet another place. The thing is that I still haven't found the last boss, which I'm suspecting is somewhere around here. And I'm suspecting that eventually in one of these villages, I'm going to get what I need. Now, as you can see by the looks of my food, I am running quite close to low. I just need to buy another 1 minute or so before I can actually fight them in numbers. Is that what I think it is? Yeah, it's a herd of locks. I just need to look at this here carefully. There's a swamp right here next to me, and on top of that, there's also um, a plains, and there was probably some mistlands around here somewhere. So I need to be a little bit careful. If I have things my way, I'm just going to kill the berserker first. Then I'm gonna go after the regulars. And considering where I am, 1 stars and two stars by number are going to be a very very big possibility. Nah, the mist is too strong. If I fight in this mist, I'm going to end up running into other problems as I fight. Ah man, I hate facing shamans in direct combat. They are way too difficult to. Without a shaman, a berserker isn't that difficult. A little bit too zoomed in there. Oh, they have locks in the middle of their village. That is not going to be easy. To be honest, locks are some of the toughest enemies you can actually fight in a straight up fight. I avoid them by just about any means necessary. I need to finish off all of these goblins with. And I also need to wait for this mist to die down, because if the mist doesn't die down, I'm going to have a tough time. Let's see, how much do I have? 14. That means I haven't killed that many. Normally they have at least 3 berserkers, and I don't intend to fight a berserker with this much of cover for him. Sorry. Adding a locks to a village of furlings is like asking to die. Honestly, they could make the most difficult event ever, as having the locks invade your territory. Now, all I have to hope for in this region is that for some reason they have things that go beyond. And at current, the way I'm using this here, I don't see any reason to restrict myself at all in here. I hear goblins, I just don't see any. And now I need to get away from the other one. That's what I want. Run, big boy, run. That's it. Yes. So yeah, I am really risking it here the way I'm fighting right now. I think he spotted me. And the answer to that is yes, he has. Did he burn himself? I think he has. Whoa. Must not have higher ground to lower ground. That really messes. I may have made it look easier to kill a lot, but trust me, they aren't that easy to fight in melee combat like this all the time. As I said, I didn't want to go too far into this village blind, because you never know what's lurking inside it, and I can still hear furlings. Just now I end up running into a shop. Now this is trouble. Death Keto may not seem so deadly, but This is not easy. Okay, without the lock's defense, all I have to worry about is berserkers. Now, I don't know if there are any more berserkers. I don't know if this village extends into another massive court. I'm just going in here pretty blind. I can hear them screaming and laughing, but it's... One is down on the ground, so I don't worry about that guy. But this guy... If I place myself right, they'll bring down this whole step for me. Yeah, just another small village. This is really getting difficult now. Searching as far as I have, I think I've already covered too many villages for it to be a minor situation. It's more like a major situation now. Let's see, this is village number 5 or 6 on my list of villages that I've searched. Okay, let me just go back in here and use one of their chests to store up my stuff. That is going to be a pain. This here was an accidental pickup. I don't know why these are separate. Lock's head trophy, not needed. That trophy, not needed. That's not really needed at all. Gold can go in there. Now you might be wondering why am I collecting stone and things like that. I'm maybe done with the majority of my build, and you have seen the oversized plains building that I made with the attached farm. But now with all of that in, all I need is one more spot to I don't know why this place is so musty. This is like the worst weather you could ever have. It makes it impossible to navigate the plains when it's this musty for so long. The reason is pretty simple why I'm saying that this is too musty. If you run around in mist like this here, there's a strong chance you're going to get lost. And let me just show you what I mean. If you see this island, here's the mist. It's only sitting on this here. If I go down, then I don't know where I'm going to end up. And obviously, I'm trying to lead back down that way. So I'm suspecting that there's more to this island. I don't have a ton of food, as you can see. My portal is all the way back in that black forest, so if I die, I'm in trouble. I was mistaken about one thing when I first joined back into the game. I thought that the Mistlands had been flushed into the game and, completely developed. Oh, you've got to be kidding me. No, not this. I actually don't want to be in the Mistlands because the Mistlands has absolutely nothing in it. It's just a waste of time. There are no creature spawns, there's nothing inside the Mistlands, it's just empty space. It's a good place to build some massive bases if you really want to, but oh man. So now I understand why this place is so misty. It's right on the edge of the Mistlands. So once again, I'm on a dud island. So basically, it's just another big mess up. Whew. And when I say a big mess up, I mean that this is a rather large mess up. It's just going to make the entire journey that I have to go through to get done a lot more difficult. And yeah, let's just see what I can do. Alright, what can I drop? What do I need to take? Okay, this is something that I wanted to show everybody just so you know what I mean by I'm jumping servers. Now you will see that there's multiple servers. I only use one other server. You'll see exactly where it is. It's a server that has been featured on my channel before. It's the one from the original series, and here I go. I could go to Havoc server and show that massive base, but there's only one reason why I don't use Havoc server, because the base that I built over there has so much of reinforcement that if I had to put this inside, it's just going to overload the place. And the last thing I want is a massively overloaded individual structure like this showing up everywhere. The tight corners inside my castles everywhere else have only been implemented now. They weren't part of my older designs. And you can see that this is my old set of armor, and not from this playthrough, it's from another playthrough. That's the old set, and this is all the weapons. And you can see that these are all my weapons, in case you want to know. Just to show you that this also has the full set of weapons. There's the weapons in here. Yeah, you can see that the shield is one behind. I think so. We got just double check. Oh no, shields are the same. Weapons are just about the same all around the place. I only used wood arrows in this series, so there's only wood arrows. There's my Draugr. So you can see I have backups to use if I ever need to from this location. This is one of my first bases. This was one of the heaviest grinds I've ever played when it came to a game. Building this castle took me 4 weeks, basically a month, and it was a really tough one because I raised that entire place right off the ground instead of digging a trench around. Okay, so back to this side. I got rid of that massive weight so I can empty out whatever I can, pick up everything from there, head back to the portal, jump through, and then after I jump through, I have to go back to base, put everything inside, and start all over again. The reason why I say start all over again is I'm not about to go running through the Mistlands where there's absolutely nothing. And if there is something, it's going to be something terrifying, which might not even be meant for the Mistlands, just a filler to hold out the space. And I don't want to face some crazy monster for no reason. I can remember when the Mistlands used to hold, what was it again? Oh yeah, I didn't dismantle this boat. Kind of ironic. The boat needs to be dismantled if I want to get it out of here. Actually, no, it doesn't really need to be dismantled, but it should be dismantled if I want to get it out of here. Let me just do this, and let me do this. So yeah, you've just seen the basics of how I'm struggling to find the final boss. I know there must be some kind of easier way. I think there's something to do with the totem pole facing directions. You keep going along that way and you'll find the nearest boss. I think that was something that I was told at one point, but I'm not 100% sure. Oh yeah, and here is a little bit of a sneak peek at the organized room. This room is still going to go through an upgrade. I also have to go through to one of my planes and farm the whole thing out. As you can see, this is what's in here. I have 5 furling trophies, so I'm ready for that. I'm actually just going to have to... Yeah, so that moves on to the new stack. Yeah, this is my... This one you have that trophy. No, not in this one. Okay, not a problem. Oh wait, Sonia needs more bones. Sweet. I have used a little bit out of all of this, and some of these are mixed between other trophies as well. And other items, they all aren't one class of item. The food items all have a different storage on the other side of this. There's a fifth column of money. This is my fine wood. I'm going to need hundreds upon hundreds of fine wood for my final development of the space. And there we go. Now let's go to this side. I don't have wolf meat. Fishing bait. Oh, here's it. I have a lot of lox meat. And I have a lot of deer meat. The reason is pretty simple. I've been hunting them like a crazy person. Oh, that is actually good. That means I have enough barley for a full processing. I think I'll take 50 right now. And then I'll throw in another stack as soon as that is done. There's everything in your folder. Oh yeah, in case anybody is wondering, that little snippet you saw from that other chest, it is actually something that you're going to see a lot more of when I complete the building of yet another abyssal harpoon. I actually brought it over from the other server by accident when I was looking at my gear. I needed some space, so I ended up bringing it with me. So what I'm going to do is go in here. I could have built the abyssal harpoon for quite a while already. I just decided not to. So there you go. I need fine wood, keratin, and out. Okay. I don't know where I dumped it. That is just perfect. Oh, there's it. There's a reason why it isn't yet processed. There's so much of it that processing it will just be a waste. Well, most of it would be a waste. I don't keep much of access of any of the weapon components. Um, oh man, I accidentally picked it up. You can see that I have a lot of. Um, hmm, I haven't built that before, but anyway. Oh, so it has another level, and it is weaker than weak can be. Yeah, it's just a bone knife. I'm not gonna use it to be honest. So yeah, that doesn't really hold up at all for me. So yeah, this is just move over there. Oh no, that stays with me. This goes in here. I still haven't found Elite Trogger trophy. I don't know why it become so rare, but yeah, it's super rare right now. I have to find a place for that knife, and I know exactly where I'm putting that knife. Oh wait, I still didn't put the knife in there. This was originally used to house portal components, and I can make two more portals basically easily, but I have no intention of making them now because there isn't really a good enough use to having access portals. I do have a place to gain what you call this here tar if I really want to. I can go through and do it, but I have a whole building that needs tar, so that's another whole situation. I can upgrade the comfort level of that room if I want to as well. So yeah, there's all of that to consider in all my actions. There is something that I fear on the open oceans, I won't deny that. I'm about to hit open oceans, so I need that out and ready to go. I have a feeling that I'm going to run into my first sea monster in the series. The wind is dead in my face. So I have to go with the speed, and here we go, oceans with rain. All you see is the big dorsal fin of a sea serpent, and then you have a fight coming your way. I love fighting sea monsters on the back of krakens. That is one of the easiest ways to take them down, and it's definitely one of the most fun fights I've ever had when it came to weird falls. I actually have an idea. I want to go find if there's another piece of land inside here. If there is, then that most probably would be the closest to good things. Okay, considering that nothing has shown up, I know that I'm pushing it on this video's length. It's quite long. I'm already near land and no sea serpent. I don't know what happened to most of these creatures. They become really, really rare and really, really hard to come across. Can't see anything. Oh yeah, yet another one of these eerie, spooky lands. Although this is Mistland, I already know that's a swamp. I have no idea what to do right now. Okay, so anyway, that's gonna be a wrap for the video. I don't think there's any use in taking you along on this. I haven't been able to find a good plane, so catch you all in the next one and have a good day.